Hi guys and welcome to the channel. My name is Adam, and in today's video, today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to use a modifier called contract. What contract basically does is takes away from an object, shape, font, text basically, and it's going to leave you with the outline of that text, shape, object. I'm going to show you an example basically. So if you head over to my portfolio, which will be linked in the description, you can see that I've done it here with the rectangle. It just leaves the outline of that rectangle, and you can change the thickness as you can see on this design. So you can see that there's thin, medium and thick, and then resizing the contracted object, you can play around with it and do little cool things like this. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to start off with the circle, then move to the text here, and these are basically for you guys. So in the description there's going to be a download to this file. Download it before watching the tutorial, and then once I've shown you how to do the circle, pause the video, try it out for yourself, and then use these two as well. And then once you've done all three, you're gonna memorize it, you're gonna get used to it, you're gonna get comfortable with it. And then hopefully when you go to design something next time, you'll implement this method, and you should be okay. I'm going to show you what to do with the text as well, because it's a little bit different than doing a shape. So what you want to start off with is the circle. I always recommend duplicating the layer, so Control J or right clicking, duplicate layer, press OK, and then hiding the original one using this eye icon here. And then from here we press Control and then left click on the mouse, and then once something has been selected, so for example my circle has been selected because there are like marching ants going around my object, and then from here you go to select, modify, contract. You can implement any number here, so I'm going to say let's go with 6, press OK, and then instantly just press delete, and then to get rid of the marching ants, Control D, and then as you can see the circle, it's still there, but it's just a ring, it's just the outline of the circle. You can obviously change the thickness. If I go back to the marching ants, select, modify, contract, let's go with 15, OK, delete, Control D to deselect, and it changed the thickness of the outline. And then obviously because I've made a duplicate, if I was to bring that back, clicking on that eye symbol again, double clicking on it, color overlay, we'll go with the red, and then you've got something like that. Or you can get rid of it completely and change the color of this by double clicking and then going to color overlay, change the color to whatever, as you can see there, and then having that underneath it. It's totally up to you. As well as that, it's a backup, so if you screw this one up, you can either hit Alt, Control and Z, that's like an undo button, or you can just delete it and start again, just like that. So pause the video, have a go at it yourself with the circle, the square and the rectangle. Come back to the video and I'll show you how to do the text. So pause the video now, I'm going to go and do the text now and then come back, okay? So with the text it's a little bit different. You have to duplicate it regardless of if you need a backup or not. Hide the original, right click on the layer and rasterize type. What this basically does is change the text into a shape, so then now you can't change that letter. You'd have to go back to the original, change the letter and then duplicate it. So let's bring the letter up. So once you've done that, it's the same principle as the circle. Control left click on the layer, that's going to highlight the S, and then you want to go to select, modify, contract, and then this time we'll do, let's say 2 for example. Hit OK, delete, and then Control D, and it's going to leave you the outline of the S. This is really cool because some fonts don't actually come with the option of an outline. So this is just one way of doing it. Once you've typed in your whole name, duplicate it, rasterize type, Control left click, select, modify, contract. A nice one would be 2, maybe 3, and then you have something like that. And that's basically the tutorial, guys. You've learned something. If you did download and follow these steps, you should have it memorized automatically. You should never ever come back to this video. It's something really simple and easy to use, and it's really effective. If there's anything else you want to learn, then obviously let me know in the comments below. Everything connected with me on social media is going to be in the description. Portfolio, Sellfy, YouTube's, Twitter accounts, various ones. So yeah, if you do decide to download it and you've had a go at it, or you've implemented it into a design, then send me a screenshot at this Twitter account here. It's at Adam Tuts, and I'll interact with you, retweet it, and we can talk about it. So that's it. I'll see you in my next video.